Hello guys, welcome back to the new session of MathPy, where we discuss most of the mathematical questions and their solutions. I hope that everybody is sound and safe at home. Please be at home and be safe because the situation is not good outside. Hope this pandemic situations will be over soon. Till then, enjoy the online sessions that is provided by me and start learning the online mode or utilize the online mode for your study purpose. So the question that I have posted on the MathPy was something like this, where it was expected to find the value of this angle, which is alpha. Now, most of you at the very first moment when you have seen this question, most of you have found कि यार कुछ दिया ही नहीं है. The values are not given. There is nothing which is given. Now, how to solve this question? Okay, how to solve this question? ये बहुत लोगों के मन में आया होगा. That's why most of you have not even tried to solve this question. But see, whenever you find that there is nothing given, then please try to see, can you guess something? That is what I have said in most of the videos where we have solved the questions. Try to guess कि हम लोग कर क्या सकते हैं, what we can do. Can we add or can we like suppose something or let something, and then can we see whether the basic functions like trigonometric functions or the Pythagoras theorem, because whenever we see a triangle kind of a thing where there is a right angle triangle, most of the time think of like the trigonometric functions or the Pythagoras theorem. That will make your problem to look in an easy way, or you can solve the question by thinking yeah, we can do something for that. So that is what I was talking about initially also, like in my previous video also. So यहाँ पे the very first thing that we are going to do is we will let something. हम लोग कुछ सोचने की कोशिश करते हैं. We'll try to let something. So what we can like suppose here. So you can see that it is given that it is a square. Okay, by looking at the figure itself, you can understand that there are two types of square. One is the larger one, which is in red, and then there are two squares, which is blue and yellow, which are one and the same, or the size of the square is same. So what we can do is that the very first thing is that let this side be something. Okay, suppose if I take this side as A, okay, I'll consider this side as A. The only thing that we can do when this kind of question is given to you, then you can also understand that this side is also A because it is a square. Okay, जो आपका given question है वो एक square है, इसलिए आप क्या consider कर सकते हो कि the side of the given square which is red, you can consider it as A. Okay, at the same time then consider the side of this blue square as B. Okay, अगर ये B है, if this is B, then you know that the yellow square is also same. So we can consider this side also as B. Okay, and because we know that it is a square, then all the sides are same. Then we can consider this vertical side also as B. Now you can understand कि यार कुछ तो दिख रहा है. We can do something by using the trigonometric function or the Pythagoras theorem. So let me go for the next slide. Whatever we have assumed here, I'll just write it there so that we can solve or we can start solving it. Okay. So this side I have taken it as A. This side also will be A because it's a square. If this side I'll consider as B, then this is also B. This is also B. Everything is B. Okay. And this is also A. And this side also becomes A. Okay. वो मुझे चाहिए नहीं इसलिए मैं लिख नहीं रहा हूँ. I don't need that, so that's why I'm not writing it. But now you can understand कि कहीं ना कहीं this is a combination of the sides A and B. Somewhere this is a combination of side A and B. Okay. Now we will name some of the triangle where we can apply something. So I'll name this corner as A, this end as B, this end as C. Okay. And then this end as D, this end as E, and this end as F. Why I'm doing this? Because when I write the equations, I need some nomenclature for you so that it will be easy to understand. Okay. Now, after considering all this, I'll start working on this question. Let me change the color of the pen so that it will be visible for you. अब यहाँ पे हम लोग दो ट्रायंगल देख सकते हैं. We can consider two right angle triangle. Okay. One triangle that I will consider is ABC. So the triangles that we will consider here is one is triangle ABC. And the other triangle which we will solve is the triangle B, E and F. B, E and F. So we have considered two triangles. One is A, B and then C. And the other triangle that we have considered is B, E, which is here, and F. So we have considered these two triangles. Okay. Now what we can do? अब कर क्या सकते हैं हम लोग यहाँ पे? Now we can go for trigonometric function or the Pythagoras theorem if it is needed. But finally, first we will start off thinking the trigonometric functions here, because for the Pythagoras theorem again we need something. So यहाँ पे this angle I'll consider it as x, and this angle I will consider it as y. Is it visible? Like angle EBF as x or angle ACB as y. Okay, so I'm considering now these two angles with the name x and y. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll try to solve this. Okay, I'll consider these two triangles and then I'll try to apply the trigonometric functions. Okay, क्या कर सकते हैं? See, the very simple thing. I will take two functions here. One is tan of x. I'll change the color so that it will be visible to you. The first thing is that I'll take is tan of x. What is tan of x? You know that tan is always associated with opposite by adjacent. Opposite by adjacent. So if you consider this triangle BEF, in this the opposite side, in this the opposite side is EF, and adjacent side is BF. Similarly, if you consider triangle ABC, then angle Y. So this is with respect to angle X. Okay. Similarly, with respect to angle Y, if you consider angle Y, then opposite is AB. Opposite is AB. Okay. If you consider triangle ABC. Okay. Then similarly, the adjacent side for angle X is BC. Adjacent side is BC. Now apply the trigonometric function tan x and tan y. आप देखोगे कि बहुत इजी पड़ेगा अभी आपको. And here also I will write tan y. So tan x can be written as here. Tan x can be written as opposite by adjacent. Opposite is EF divided by BF. Opposite by adjacent. Similarly, tan y can be written as opposite by adjacent. Opposite is AB and adjacent is BC. So AB divided by BC. Now try to express this EF and BF in terms of A and B, small a and b. See EF. See there, EF. What is EF equal to? EF is nothing but this value, which is B. So B divided by BF. What is BF? BF is nothing but, you can see here, this is the length BF. So that is the combination of A and B. So I can say that A plus B. So tan x is equal to A plus B divided by A plus B. Similarly, tan y, see here, AB. What is AB? You can see AB is here. So AB is A, the length is A, and BC. See here, BC. BC is the largest side of our question. So that is equal to, if you see that it is equal to this A plus B plus B. So can I write it as A plus 2B? Okay, I'm writing it as A plus 2B. So I've got two values, X and Y. Why I'm doing this? इसके पीछे का logic क्या? Try to understand the logic. Because if I know the sum of this X and Y, if I can calculate the sum of X and Y, then alpha is equal to 180 minus X plus Y. Because this is a triangle. We'll consider this point as O, center point as O. So in triangle OBC, you can find out that 180 degree minus angle of X plus Y is equal to alpha. Okay, what is the logic? Alpha is equal to 180 degree minus angle X plus Y. So now our intention is to find out the sum of X plus Y. I'm not interested to find what is X and what is Y, but I'm more interested to find what is the combination of X and Y. Because I need to solve alpha. मुझे X और Y से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. मुझे X plus Y से लेना देना है. So the very simple thing that we can do is, can we apply the formula tan of x plus y? What is tan of x plus y? We all know that tan x plus tan y divided by 1 minus tan x into tan y. I hope that everybody remember this formula. Okay, I'll copy the values of tan x and tan y in the next slide, and then we'll try to write something. So this becomes tan of x plus y, tan of x plus y, x plus y can be written as, substitute the values of these. So that is tan x. Tan x is b divided by a plus b. So this becomes b divided by a plus b plus tan y. And tan y is a divided by a plus 2b. So this becomes a divided by a plus 2b divided by 1 minus the multiplication of these two. So that becomes b divided by a plus b multiplied by a divided by a plus 2b. Now you just need to expand the bracket and then solve it. Before that, we'll take the LCM. A plus 2b is multiplied here, a plus b is multiplied here. So this becomes b into bracket a plus 2b plus a into bracket a plus b whole divided by a plus b into bracket a plus 2b. This is the numerator. Now the denominator will be, multiply these two with 1. So that becomes a plus b multiplied by a plus 2b minus ab, the multiplication of these two, whole divided by the multiplication of these two again, which is the LCM. So a plus b into bracket a plus 2b. Is it clear? So once we expand this, we will find that now it is becoming very easy and we can now guess the answer. So if I expand this, this becomes ab plus 2b square plus a square plus ab. That is the numerator. And then a square plus ab, ba plus 2b square. Okay. And then the denominator becomes a square, if you multiply this, a square plus 2b square, if you multiply this, then again b is to be multiplied with a, so plus ab plus 2ab. Okay, and then this ab, this is minus ab. So what we can find is that ab and ab will get cancelled. Okay, and in the numerator it becomes a square plus 2b square plus 2ab, and the denominator also is same, a square plus 2b square plus 2ab. I hope that most of you have guessed the answer. What will be the angle alpha? This is more than sufficient for you to get the hint. Okay, so what we have got here is that tan of x plus y is equal to something like this. So this and this will get cancelled. See here, almost we are done. So x plus y can be written as, see, this is 1. So tan inverse of 1. What is the angle at which the tan becomes 1? It is 45 degree. So x plus y, that is angle of x plus y, is nothing but 45 degree. Then what is angle alpha? Angle alpha, from the diagram you can see that angle alpha is a part of triangle B, C and O. So if you consider the triangle B, C and O, then angle alpha is equal to 180 degree minus of sum of these two angles, that is x plus y. So that becomes 180 degree minus of 45 degree, or you can say that angle alpha is 135 degree. Fine. So the question, which was appearing very difficult because nothing was given in the question or the diagram, but once you start working on it, after some time you will find that the solution is with you. Okay, so just keep on working with the new question that is given to you, because if you know the question and then you are solving, that is not a big deal. Always, whenever you find a new problem and if you try a new approach for that with the basics, everywhere only the basics are required. If your basics are good, then you can do anything. So just apply the basics and solve it. Okay, so thank you very much for listening the whole video. I hope that you might have understood the solution, but if anything is not understood, you can definitely mail me at this email ID at any time, so that I'll try to sort out what you have not understood. And for any new topic, you can contact me again for if you want anything new to be taught. So that's it from my side today. So take care. Bye.